10DAIDNN Engine plus Analyzer 1.0 plus Cognitive Cube plus Policy Engine plus Intelligent Cockpit. Brief about Brain NeuroGov Plus. The Integrated Flow. Summary. Power Summary. About Dr. Pradeep K. Suri. Brain NeuroGov Plus from Data to Governed Enterprise Action. Brief about Brain NeuroGov Plus. Brain NeuroGov Plus is conceived as a model-independent enterprise artificial intelligence architecture designed to bring together intelligence, governance, reasoning, memory, analysis, and decision intelligence into an integrated enterprise environment. The architecture is designed around the principle that enterprise AI should not simply generate answers. It should be capable of understanding enterprise information, analyzing evidence, reasoning across multiple dimensions, applying governance, and presenting intelligence that can support responsible enterprise decisions. The integrated flow presented here combines 5 major capabilities. 3D, 10DAIDNN Engine rightward arrow Analyzer 1.0 rightward arrow Cognitive Cube rightward arrow Policy Engine rightward arrow Intelligent Cockpit. Together, these components create a conceptual pathway from enterprise information to analysis, cognitive reasoning, governance, decision intelligence, and enterprise action. The integrated flow. 1. Enterprise data and knowledge. The journey begins with enterprise information. This can include structured data, documents and files, transactions, databases, knowledge bases, APIs, systems, real-time signals and other external information sources. The objective is to bring relevant enterprise evidence into an environment where it can be processed systematically. The architecture therefore recognizes that enterprise intelligence is not generated from a single source. Intelligence can emerge from the combination of structured and unstructured information, historical knowledge, and real-time signals, creating a broader context for subsequent analytical and cognitive processing. 2. 3D, 10DAIDNN Engine. The 3D, 10DAIDNN Engine represents the multidimensional deep neural network intelligence component of the architecture. The dimensional progression can conceptually represent increasing levels of intelligence, from descriptive and diagnostic understanding through predictive, prescriptive, strategic, cognitive, meta and transcendent intelligence. Its purpose is to provide computational intelligence capable of processing complex information, recognizing patterns, supporting reasoning, exploring scenarios, and enabling multidimensional analysis. It provides an important computational foundation for the broader Brain NeuroGov Plus intelligence architecture. 3. Analyzer 1.0. Analyzer 1.0 represents the analytical intelligence engine. It can examine enterprise information through data analysis, metrics, and KPI computation, trend and pattern detection, comparison, root cause analysis, exception detection, risk assessment, and evidence generation. The important role of Analyzer 1.0 is to establish analytical evidence before higher-level interpretation takes place. This creates a useful separation between what can be measured or verified and what may subsequently be inferred, predicted, or recommended by cognitive intelligence. 4. Cognitive Cube. The Cognitive Cube represents the multidimensional cognitive intelligence hub of Brain NeuroGov Plus. It can conceptually integrate context, knowledge, evidence, memory, patterns, and reasoning across multiple dimensions of enterprise information. The Cognitive Cube can support descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and strategic intelligence, allowing the architecture to progress from understanding what happened toward investigating why it happened, considering what may happen, evaluating what should be done and examining longer-term strategic implications. 5. Policy Engine. The Policy Engine introduces governance and control into the intelligence flow. Its conceptual responsibilities include policy evaluation, compliance checking, rule enforcement, risk assessment, decision authority, audit and traceability, and responsible AI controls. This is a critical distinction within Brain NeuroGov Plus. An intelligent recommendation should not automatically become an enterprise action. The recommendation can first be evaluated against applicable policies, governance requirements, risk controls, authority levels, and compliance conditions. 6. Intelligent Cockpit. The intelligent cockpit is the presentation and decision support layer of the architecture. It brings together enterprise intelligence into an executive-oriented environment where users can examine KPIs, transformation intelligence, operational stability, alerts, risks, reports, recommendations, decision information and enterprise outcomes. The cockpit therefore acts as the visible interface between the underlying intelligence architecture and enterprise decision makers. It transforms complex analytical and cognitive processing into structured intelligence that can be inspected, interpreted, and acted upon. 7. KPI, TSI, and OSI intelligence. The intelligent cockpit can organize enterprise intelligence through 3 complementary measurement dimensions. KPI, Key Performance Indicators, rightward arrow, performance intelligence. TSI, Transformation Success Indicators, rightward arrow, transformation intelligence. OSI, Operational Stability Indicators, rightward arrow, stability intelligence. Together, these provide a balanced view of enterprise performance, transformation, and operational reliability. KPI asks how are we performing, TSI asks are we transforming successfully, and OSI asks are we operating reliably. 8. Decision intelligence. The combined intelligence generated by the 3D, 10D AIDNN engine, Analyser 1.0 and Cognitive Cube can provide evidence and recommendations, while the policy engine provides governance controls. The intelligent cockpit can then present this information as decision intelligence. This creates a structured transition from information rightward arrow analysis, rightward arrow reasoning, rightward arrow governance, rightward arrow decision. The objective is not to replace human or organizational decision authority, but to provide better evidence, clearer intelligence, stronger governance, and more informed decision support. 9. Enterprise action and continuous improvement. The final stage is enterprise action and continuous improvement. Decisions can lead to operational changes, strategic initiatives, risk mitigation, process improvements, compliance actions, and value creation. The resulting outcomes can then become new information for the intelligence architecture. This creates a continuous loop. Acquire, rightward arrow analyze, rightward arrow understand and reason, rightward arrow govern, rightward arrow decide, rightward arrow act, rightward arrow measure, rightward arrow improve. This continuous cycle aligns with the broader NeuroGov Plus concept of iterative enterprise intelligence and supports the principle that intelligence systems should continuously learn from evidence, outcomes, and changing enterprise conditions. Summary. The Brain NeuroGov Plus integrated architecture can be summarized as enterprise data and knowledge. Downward arrow. 3D, 10D AIDNN engine. Multidimensional deep neural intelligence. Downward arrow. Analyser 1.0. Analytical intelligence and evidence. Downward arrow. Cognitive cube. Multidimensional cognitive intelligence. Downward arrow. Policy engine. Governance, compliance and control. Downward arrow. Intelligent cockpit. Decision intelligence and enterprise presentation. Downward arrow. Enterprise decision and action. Downward arrow. Measurement, feedback and continuous improvement. The architecture brings together computational intelligence, analytical intelligence, cognitive intelligence, governance intelligence, and decision intelligence into a unified enterprise flow. Power summary. Brain NeuroGov Plus integrated intelligence flow. Data. Enterprise data, documents, transactions, knowledge, signals. Downward arrow. Think. 3D, 10D AIDNN engine. Multidimensional computational intelligence. Downward arrow. Analyze. Analyser 1.0. Evidence, metrics, patterns, trends, root causes. Downward arrow. Understand and reason. Cognitive cube. Context, knowledge, reasoning, prediction, strategy. Downward arrow. Govern. Policy engine. Policies Compliance Risk Authority Audit. Downward arrow. Present and decide. Intelligent Cockpit. KPITSIOSI Alerts Insights Decision Support. Downward arrow. Act. Enterprise Decisions Operational Action Strategic Action. Downward arrow. Improve. Feedback Measurement Learning Continuous Improvement. The 5-part intelligence architecture. 3D, 10D AIDNN engine. Rightward arrow. Computational intelligence. Analyser 1.0. Rightward arrow. Analytical intelligence. Cognitive cube. Rightward arrow. Cognitive intelligence. Policy engine. Rightward arrow. Governance intelligence. Intelligent cockpit. Rightward arrow. Decision intelligence and enterprise presentation. Central principle. From data to analysis. From analysis to cognition. From cognition to governance. From governance to decision. From decision to enterprise impact. Brain NeuroGov Plus 1 Brain Endomains and GPT's Infinite Possibilities. About Dr. Pradeep K. Suri. Dr. Pradeep K. Suri is the inventor and architect of Brain NeuroGov Plus, an enterprise artificial intelligence architecture focused on governed enterprise intelligence. Brain NeuroGov Plus is conceived as a model-independent architecture bringing together AI governance, AI memory, cognitive reasoning, decision intelligence, responsible AI, and specialized enterprise intelligence engines. The integrated architecture represented by the 3D, 10D AIDNN engine, Analyser 1.0, Cognitive Cube, Policy Engine and Intelligent Cockpit reflects the broader NeuroGov Plus vision of connecting computational intelligence with analytical evidence, multidimensional cognition, governance, and enterprise decision support. The architecture is ultimately directed toward one central objective: to transform enterprise information into intelligent, governed and actionable enterprise intelligence. Dr. Pradeep K. Suri. Inventor and architect Brain NeuroGov Plus.